What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back to the RDA. It's TripleM back with another video, and I hope you are doing well. Chelsea with a magnificent result last evening against West Ham, and there are debates whether the performance was as magnificent as the scoreline suggests. I don't really know. I'm going to give my opinion, but of course Chelsea fans might have conflicting views as it's the team they watch every single game. So yeah, Chelsea, Timo Werner, interesting talking point. That's where I'll start. I think on the left wing, he is struggling and he should be playing down the middle. It's very, very difficult because you guys have got Tammy Abraham, who seems to be doing the things. He played very well yesterday. You guys seem to have Giroud, who is a completely different striker, but has also been in pretty good form for Chelsea. And all I'll say is this, I compare it to Solskjaer and United. When Martial gets pushed out on the left wing because Cavani is too good to be benched, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't know who to pick between the two, he then tries to fit them both into one team. And I find that to be a flawed mentality simply because I don't think Martial's that good on the left wing. I personally don't. He's had his best season at United playing up front as a number 9, as a goal scorer and an assister and a link up, a middleman for everybody else. So in that kind of false 9 role. So when I look at Timo Werner and Chelsea, you're basically asking this player who doesn't really play in that position, not in this league anyways, to come from a foreign league, play in the number 9, then get booted out to the left wing and deal with the physicality of the Premier League, the pace of the Premier League, while still trying to adjust his game at a high level to playing as a left winger. He can't beat a man. He can't get himself out of difficult situations quickly when he gets doubled down on, and he seems to be really struggling. I would keep him on the bench, or I would start him at the number 9 ahead of Abraham and ahead of Giroud, and I'll bring those two men on later on. Here's another thing you guys could do. You guys could change your formation to fit 2 strikers since you have a bit of depth in there. But I don't know. If there are any Chelsea fans watching, let me know in the comments down below what you do think. But yeah, moving on from Timo Werner, I think Abraham played well. I think Thiago Silva was absolutely mint at the age of 36, putting in world-class performances. And West Ham are not a terrible team, you know. So massive positives for Chelsea. I think Emerson looked good when he came on as well. You look at how Chelsea are playing at the moment, and you can say that you can criticize the performance. You can say that they're not playing well, but at the end of the day, West Ham didn't have a single shot on target. And imagine not playing well and still beating a team 3-0. You know, levels. So I'm not going to be one of those people that says Chelsea's going to go on to win the league, because I don't. I've always said Liverpool are going to retain this league based on the fact that they strengthened in the summer and they're still miles ahead of everybody else, and they're the most consistent team in the league, and they have the best manager in the league, and they have a few of the best players in multiple positions across their team, right? But when I look at Chelsea, when I look at Werner, when I look at Havertz, as soon as them men start to kick on, and as soon as that whole team comes together and Lampard figures out, you know, how to get the chemistry flowing and how to get them to click, I think Chelsea will be a force to reckon with. But, you know, some people make the argument that they are to begin with now anyways, and I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't say that I think Chelsea are genuine title contenders. I don't think United are. Mathematically, we're title contenders, but in reality, we're not title contenders. We're not winning this league. We're not winning this league. We might finish 3rd, we might finish 4th. We're not winning this league. Like stop it, bro. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, going back to Chelsea, listen, man, if there are any Chelsea fans criticizing the performance and you're not really celebrating it because it's just West Ham, even though it's the first team inside the top 10 that you beat this season, I would say, look, this is a good performance. You guys have been struggling in the last 4 or 5 games, right? And you needed to show that, hey, we didn't just have a good start to the season. It wasn't just a false start. We are genuine contenders, and we can bounce back after 2 or 3 bad games. And that's important. Bouncing back sometimes isn't always about having good performances. It's about getting the result. It's about getting that win. It's about getting that scruffy win. And Chelsea have done that. They haven't always done that. And actually, I've seen Chelsea play well and still lose games as well. So it's a positive for me. I always say I'd rather play badly and win than play well and lose, because playing well and losing, it means fuck all, mate. You know, you have to win games of football. Like, I don't get the logic of, oh, this team's a great footballing side, but yeah, they're sat in 16th. So what does it mean? What does passing in triangles mean if you're going to get relegated? You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm going off track. I think Chelsea are in a good space at the moment. And looking ahead to Boxing Day, Chelsea have our Christmas as a collective in their hands. You guys have the power to save Christmas. If you guys can do us one favor and batter Arsenal on Boxing Day, I might be a Chelsea fan on loan for like an hour. I'll celebrate with you guys. I'll celebrate with you guys, you know. But now, real talk, I hope you guys really do beat Arsenal. I think you guys will beat Arsenal. And if there's any Chelsea fans who believe in the jinx, fam, grow up. If you guys lose on Boxing Day, it's your fault. There's no excuses. Arsenal are the worst team in the league, and you should beat them. Peace.